Hello, good morning everyone. Myself Antushi Gupta, your SST teacher. Welcome to online SST class. Students, in my previous class, I have explained geography and history, the medieval architecture. Now today we will discuss about civics. Chapter 3, State Government. State means Rajya, government means Sarkar. Rajya Sarkar. In this chapter, the main features of this chapter is the Indian Federal Union, the state legislative and executive union territories, different function of the governor. Students, as we know कि our country is governed at three levels: local, state and central level. The government formed in a state is known as the state government. Every government fulfills legislative, executive and administrative functions. The power of a state government works only within the boundaries of a state. So, India is a federal union with 29 states and 7 union territories with Jammu and Kashmir still having a special position under the constitution. India has a federal form of government. Federal form of government means which means that three are two levels of the government, one at the central and one another in the state and union territories. The constitution has divided the powers and functions of the two governments is in clear terms. Both the central and state government have three organs: executive, legislature and judiciary. Each of these organs performs central function as specified in the constitution. We shall discuss the state executive and state legislature in detail in this chapter. So students, as we all know कि India is a big and diverse country. Governance is the carried out the three level. As I have previously explained, the three level, the first and most basis level of the government is the local government. The Panchayati Raj is the local level of the administration for a specific area. This level of administration is important because it comprises of local member who have understanding of the problems and requirements of the area. The next level is the state government, which is responsible for the administration of a state. State के लिए जो responsible होते हैं. With help from the local bodies, it is able to effectively form laws and make rules for the welfare of the people of the state. The next highest level of the government is central government. Central government means the central government is responsible for the nations as a whole. पूरी हर जगह के लिए जिम्मेदार है. The rules and laws it formulate are made keeping in mind the requirements of all the states and union territories of the country. Now, I think you all have to understand the Indian Federal Union and the three levels of the government. Now, the next topic is the state legislature. There is a representative form of government at the state level. Every state has a legislature. Elections help to choose the member of the state legislature. Some states have a unicameral legislature, that is, they have only one house of legislature. Other states have two houses of legislature, that is bicameral legislature. The two houses are the legislative assembly or legislative council. Legislative assembly means Vidhan Sabha and legislative council means Vidhan Parishad. The legislative assembly means Vidhan Sabha. We will discuss about Vidhan Sabha. In India, every state has a legislative assembly which has member in proportion of the state population. The member of the legislative assembly means MLAs are elected by the people. जो MLAs होते हैं वो किसके द्वारा elect किए जाते हैं? People, लोगों के द्वारा. Who form the government? The state legislative assembly is also called the lower house and its term is for 5 years. और इसका कार्यकाल कितने समय का होता है? 5 years का. However, इसके बावजूद it may be dissolved before its term expires. कंपोजिशन मतलब लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली का कंपोजिशन कैसे होता है? द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन स्टेट्स दैट द नंबर ऑफ मेंबर्स इन अ लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली The Constitution states that the number of members in a legislative assembly cannot exceed more than 500, यानी 500 से ज़्यादा exceed ये नहीं हो सकते, and cannot be less than 60, और 60 से कम members नहीं होने चाहिए. Only Goa and Mizoram have 40 members each, while Sikkim has 32 members. Every state is divided into different areas known as constituencies. Let us take to example of the state Uttar Pradesh, which is divided into 403 constituencies. Number of the political party, number of MLAs elected. बहुजन समाज पार्टी in 2012 to 2007 में कितने 80, समाजवादी पार्टी 224, भारतीय जनता पार्टी 47 members. Elected MLAs, India's National Congress 28 MLAs, RLD 9, other में 15. The total number of MLAs is 403. From each constituencies one representative is elected by the people. This representative may belong to any political party or can be an independent candidate. The political party which wins more than half the number of a seat, जिसे आधे से भी ज़्यादा सीटें मिलती हैं, in a state in an election, स्टेट के इलेक्शन में, गेंस द मेजोरिटी, उसे मेजोरिटी पार्टी वो गेन कर लेता है, एंड फॉर्म्स द गवर्नमेंट, और अपनी सरकार बनाता है. दिस इज़ कॉल्ड द सिंपल मेजोरिटी सिस्टम. इसे ही हम सिंपल मेजोरिटी सिस्टम कहते हैं. द नेक्स्ट इज लेजिस्लेटिव काउंसिल, यानी विधान परिषद. The Legislative Council is the upper house of the state legislative in the state of Bihar, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh and Jammu and Kashmir. The member of this house are known as the member of Legislative Council, यानी MLCs. विधान परिषद is a permanent house and can never be dissolved. ये permanent house है और कभी भी dissolve नहीं हो सकता. Each member serves for a term of 6 years. 1/3 of its member रिटायर आफ्टर एवरी 2 years. इसके 1/3 जो मेंबर्स होते हैं वो हर दूसरे साल रिटायर हो जाते हैं. सो स्टूडेंट्स, आई हैव एक्सप्लेन द 1/3 पार्ट ऑफ दिस चैप्टर. In my next turn, I will discuss about the rest part of the chapter.